And these women, they want to be chosen. And over the course of each week, there's always one less rose than bachelorette, and one of the bachelorettes goes home rejected. We get down to 20-some weeks or whatever crazy season we have, and now there is one bachelor who I hate, and two pathetic, sad bachelorettes who think they're in love. They want to be in love. They've been on dream dates. You'd be in love too if you had all that blah. But anyway, and they are so wanting, choose me, choose me, choose me, choose me. And in those moments where the bachelor has to make a decision and he's like, her heart's pounding, he says, I choose you, bye-bye. And off goes rejected bachelorette in the limo with Tammy Faye Baker mascara rolling down her face. Now here's the thing, the reason I share this, because that's a pathetic, worldly, stupid show. But what occurred to me watching that crazy show, I'll never get hired by whatever station that is. Seriously though, seriously, this is what occurred to me watching that show. You know what's so cool about God? He has a rose for every one of us, and he says, I choose you, and 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 I choose you, I choose you, I choose you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I call you beautiful. I go to make all things new. That's what he did for us. He went to make all things new over 2,000 years ago for you. And he has a rose for you. And he says, I choose you, I choose you, I choose you. But he doesn't impose his will on you. He asks, will you choose me? I don't know if you've chosen Christ. I don't know if you know how much he loves you, that he died for you. He says this, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but through me. And people say, that's narrow. I go, it is narrow. Talk to God about it when you get to heaven. But you know, he died for everyone. He didn't just die for the Christians. He died for all mankind. It is his heart that none should perish, but all come to saving faith. But the most important ball of all is like this balloon. We're all born with this spiritual void, like this empty balloon that can only be filled by God. And that night when I asked Jesus into my heart and received his forgiveness and believed that he alone was my way to have connection with God, forgiveness of sin, and eternal life, and a more abundant life today, not a perfect life, not a life where my prayers are answered just when I say, now God, my 2-year-old little spiritual stomping. But he came and indwelled me, if that's a word, indwelt me. He came and forgave me and filled me with his Spirit and sealed me with his Spirit. But I was a young baby Christian. I didn't know truth in the Word, and I didn't know how to pray. But as I started to pray and read his Word, memorize it, meditate on it, worship him, fellowship with other Christians, my spiritual balloon became very full over time as I matured. And when my spiritual balloon's full, it impacts all my decisions and my heart and helps me see life accurately, helps me look up. It buoys me up. Here's the problem. God has done his part. Another great Oswald Chambers quote. We cannot do what only God can do, and he will not do what we can. And he goes, here's the word, folks. Here's my love. But if we don't fill up our spiritual balloon every day, our spiritual life can fizzle. He won't leave us. He won't forsake us. We're saved. But we live without passion, power, and purpose, and the power of God. That's the most important ball of life. To live with peace and purpose and passion and joy, you have to have your spiritual balloon full. It can't just be a special event like this or church on Sunday. It's a daily choice, because it does make a difference.